Old Khakis here. Well, I just discovered something. I'm out here on the point, and the wind's been kind of relentless. I discovered putting the camera inside the vehicle. I can stand out here, no wind sound. Anyway, I've had some questions about my shop. A couple of people kind of interested in seeing a little more about it. And what I have is a two-car garage, and since space is at a premium there, I do want to keep my vehicles both inside the garage, but I'd like to have a shop that I can do almost anything in and keep all of my tools in. So the way I've designed it is the shop has all of the tools along the walls. I have shop benches. My shop benches run down the sides and of course along the front of the garage. If you've noticed, the garage is all painted white. Everything is white. The walls, the shop benches, white Formica, white plastics. And there's a reason behind that. The reason is light. And when you're doing woodworking or fine woodworking, the lights alone isn't enough. You'll notice a big difference by the reflective light is what you want. And there's a big difference in a garage, and I'm not talking off-white, I'm talking bright white. That when you're working, there's a lot less strain on the eyes, and it's much easier to do the fine cuts, or if you know. I'm watching some boats coming in. The other thing about my shop is all of the tools are placed, and their levels is very important. I want to be able to put long lumber on there and not have a tool in the way that has to be pushed back or moved. So if you'll notice, there are little stands that 2x4s, 2x6s at any length can be placed up on there, and I can move that lumber back and forth to where if I want to use the chop saw, the drill press, whatever I need to do. I can roll my bench out, of course, open it up for something bigger, close it up, push everything back, and then put both vehicles back into the garage. I'm watching some fish jump. I know there's a lot better tools that a person can use in the right tools, but I do with what I have. And my shop is not designed to make money. I don't make money on my shop. It is not a commercial shop. It's just a hobby shop. I make a lot of things. It's not to say I haven't ever been paid for things. I get paid once in a blue moon for building something for somebody that wants something special built, a piece of furniture or something. But all that stuff I make, I generally just give to people, but I do it as a hobby. What a beautiful day out here today. Well, let's go back and take a look at the shop, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Okay, a little tour here in the shop. First off, my shop is designed that I can put both vehicles inside and yet still handle up to 16-foot lumber. I have everything laid out along the walls to where both vehicles can be pulled in. When I get into the mood to do woodworking, I can remove my vehicles and bring almost any kind of lumber in here and do about any kind of project I wish. I have designed that little work table to be rolled out from underneath the bench when I need to work on larger objects. If I'm working on long lumber, I can put them on top of the bench and do my cutting, drilling. As you can see, everything's designed to lay the lumber out lengthwise. These are the projects I'm working on. I have used the electric broom and cleaned the garage so that I can start to varnish or stain. I don't want the dust all over everything, so here is my electric broom. Works great. I can move my objects from the saws directly to the drill, to the sanders, another drill press, and of course the lathe.